All right, some good news we're able to report on the Red River there that is shared by parts of Minnesota as well as North Dakota. We understand that the cresting, or we're using that term kind of loosely, maybe at about 40 feet, which is just about 3 feet shy of the greatest fear leading into this weekend. That's sort of some good news. However, you're seeing evidence right there of the kind of sandbagging that is still taking place around houses along the river. Well, among the volunteers and the first responders that are there in that region trying to help out as best they can, Tad Agolia. He has been honored as our CNN hero once before, and he's joining us now from Fargo. Tad, you and what, 3 other colleagues making up a 4-person crew that actually moves into areas like this when they are, deluged with natural disasters. You help clear areas, you help in emergency aid. Is that what you're doing here now?
Yes, well, right now what we are doing is we're on standby. The river seems to be changing constantly, and there are a lot of expectations that the river might rise some more tomorrow. And there's a tremendous amount of people that live here in this community, and if the dikes made out of sandbags fail, there's going to be a lot of people that need to be evacuated.
Yeah, are you concerned about those sandbags? Because Jackie Jarris and I were having a discussion earlier about the concerns of what this what the cold temperatures, with the cold water, and how it may affect the sandbags. No one is really quite sure.
Well, for me, a couple of the concerns are that this water might stay at a high level for 3 to 7 days. Mm-hmm. Obviously, dikes made out of sandbags are not necessarily meant to last a long time, but we are hoping that they will last. One challenge here, that we're facing here that we don't normally see, because floods oftentimes happen in the spring and summer, is the frigid cold temperatures of the water. And if water rescues do need to continue to happen over the next few days, I am concerned of potential hypothermia for those who need to be rescued and might go in the water.
Rescuers, right? I know that you participated in rescue operations last year in Arkansas as well as in Iowa when there was flooding there. So how do you compare the elements, the experience in Arkansas and Iowa to the frigid conditions as you just described there in North Dakota?
Well, like I said, it's a great concern that the water is so cold.
But how are you better prepared?
It would be my
How are you prepared in terms of what kind of equipment, and what are you able to do, given that there's a huge difference between this year's experience and last?
Well, what we brought with us here is a hovercraft that can go over ice. Because we can go from watery conditions to icy conditions to roads and fields. We're not just dealing with warm waters like we normally see, so the hovercraft is meant for all these various needs that might rise.
And now we have the image there. I saw it earlier and I didn't know what the heck I was looking at, but now that I've heard your description, I've kind of seen the traditional hovercrafts, but I haven't seen anything that could possibly go over icy water. Tad Agolia, thanks so much, and I know the folks there are thanking you as well for your volunteer efforts to try to help out as best you can. Tad Agolia.
Thank you.